all right, people. We are back again. Unfortunately, it's a late one. It's a late one, but everywhere is good.
Is that the
Everywhere is
only thing
good.
that is unfortunate about the weekend?
No. It's a good weekend.
Bill wants contenders.
As I said, we were never there. You were the one trying to put us there. You were trying to create an agenda
No. I trust you guys.
no.
You guys decided to break my
No. You were trying to create an agenda, and we all said we are not with you on this agenda. We knew where you were driving at. We knew where you were driving at.
I trust you guys.
We knew where you were driving at.
Yeah.
But
welcome, guys. Thank you for joining in, man. It's a late one, but let's knock it out of the pack.
It's a late one. Maybe the late one. Maybe sometime we'll just probably, instead of being pre-recorded, we'll just do a live one. Let's see what is going on today with my computer. My computer is trying to let me down, but I shall not agree. I shall not agree for it.
Sell it off and use the cash for whatever is worrying it. Use the cash to consume some good food.
We understand where the beef is coming from. We get it. Okay. We get it. But yeah, let's talk about the results, the weekend results that we've seen. I think there's no better place to start than from. Okay, it's good to have Bayo.
Thanks for joining in.
It's good to have Bayo again on the screen.
Yeah, hi. It's good to be here.
It's good to have you on.
Yeah, it's good to have moral support on such a disappointing weekend.
No,
there's nothing.
There's no such thing as disappointment. I was happy for one thing.
Yes,
if it was last year,
we would have lost.
2-1 would have ended 3-1 or 4-1.
Okay,
absolutely.
Absolutely. We'll save it. Yeah.
I cannot wait to hear all the shalayes and explanations.
We know your agenda. We know what you're trying to push, but it will not.
You guys are disappointing me. I want you in the title race, but go on. Where are we starting from? I think we can. Let's while you are trying to figure it out, let's jump to.
I think there's not. It's Spain. We're going to Spain.
Yeah, let's do Spain.
The boys in. To be fair, I think this is the first weekend we've had everyone that's expected to win in Spain win.
Yeah, everyone. And in fact, I was shocked with what shocked me most in Spain this weekend was Madrid scoring 4 goals. I'm like, what's going on?
It's they beat Valencia. Should we say to the floor? And when you look at the scoreline, who do you see again?
Kylian. The usual penalty merchant. He has taken over from Ronaldo.
No, but
that's not fair, Tunde. That guy.
No, I support Madrid though. I don't mind though. But sometimes when I'm trying to be objective, I'm just like
no. You want to be objective. It's not easy to score a penalty because Vinicius missed a penalty in that game.
Look at the other penalty.
Vinicius was never a good penalty taker, anyways.
Oh my God.
They should have just left it for Mbappe to keep going on his streak.
But as it's going, right, I think next year he's trying to put in a very strong case for the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, I mean, if they win,
because right now it's up to him. He has the La Liga, the Champions League, and the World Cup.
Yeah, if they're able to stop opportunities, they're able to stop us now at the Champions League. Yeah. Madrid, they are my regular customers. If we get to meet them at the Champions League final, you know where my money is, right?
Wait, is it still off the back of Declan Rice free kick that you're leaving off this fantasy?
No, just check this. I hope you know. Now I'm the only English club Madrid has never beaten. I hope you know.
I think Arsenal has a very good record.
I want you to say something. Are you calling for Madrid in the Champions League?
final. If I can get to the final against them. No, not just. I'm tired of beating them at quarterfinal and not making it to the final. I want to meet them at the final stage. That's where I want to go to. I'm calling for them.
Dex, what exactly do you want this season? Are you saying you want both the Premier League and the FA Cup? Is that what you're saying?
Cup. I don't want the FA Cup. I've had enough of that. I want Premier League and Champions League.
Both.
I'll settle for one.
So if you had to settle for one, which one?
If I have to settle for one, I know maybe the Arsenal fans living in England, they may not understand this, but I'll settle for Champions League.
I knew you were going to say Champions League. I knew I was going to say the Champions League because because it's very easy to keep an Arsenal fan. So how many cups you have in Europe and they just come down.
Exactly. Especially when the only things we've won, the cups we've won in Europe, they've gone extinct. Nobody talks about them again.
But yeah, it was a good weekend. I mean, even Atletico Madrid winning 3-0.
Yeah.
Barcelona beating they won today 3-1 Elche.
And Rashford doing it again. He was even man of the match.
You know we were right. We said Elche was going to score.
Yeah.
That Barcelona cannot keep a clean sheet.
They can't.
They cannot.
So if you look at teams like Barcelona, Madrid, PSG, they rarely keep clean sheets. Even though they are very offensive, they rarely keep clean sheets.
Yeah, but there's something about the present Barcelona eye line.
Yes, it's not like it's a defensive. It's just because of their highlight.
Exactly. So when they meet a big club later in Champions League, just like last season, it will bite them again if they are not careful. You know, where teams are now keeping it very close, you are not getting to score 3 goals, 4 goals. You know, you can't outscore everybody in Europe. You know, it's not going to happen. So at some point, you are going to have to keep that clean sheet, or at least just keep a clean sheet for one weekend.
Yeah, and just to round it up, I think in Spain, the table is beginning to look like what we always expect it to look like. Barcelona first. Real Madrid first, Barcelona second. Villarreal, they might be there, they might not be there. But Atletico Madrid fourth, Betis fifth.
So they found their way back up.
They found their way back up. So it's so my only issue now is if Alonso goes all the way with the way they're going, can he do it again next season?
So this is the only answer I'll have for that. If he wins it now, it will be hard to stop him next season. And I'll tell you why. Madrid are going to buy players. Remember, they've not really gone into the market in the last few years.
That's true.
They are just dipping their feet bit by bit, and they are
free
buying
free market,
young core players. Now they would have recovered from all the money spent on Mbappe. Even though it was a free agent, remember
it was a free agent, but they paid him sign off.
They had to pay him
his salary and everything. Yeah,
exactly. So by that time, the team will be taking shape. They might lose maybe Rodrigo, as it were, because he's not going to keep sitting on the bench forever. Right?
What about Vinicius? Do you think he would stay?
No, if they win, if they win something major and he has a good season, and he's having a good season, by the way, right now, by the normal standards. I mean, if he was playing for, let's say, an Arsenal, for instance, and he was having this kind of season, Arsenal fans would probably be shouting Ballon d'Or. You understand? But with Madrid, it's the regular kind of season, but it's a good season, right?
It's a good season.
So if he's able to complement Mbappe and they keep going, and there's no ego at play. For now, there's no ego at play, right?
I think there's some ego at play, especially with the coach right now. Things are being a bit quiet, but you can see the writings on the wall.
No,
you know, even when he made the apology, there was this statement by Alonso that he wasn't mentioned in his apology. So I think maybe the club hierarchy are trying to calm things down, but I think things are going to escalate soon.
Hold on to it. I apologize. Yeah. And I think Vini will lose.
Yeah. He would lose.
Except Alonso stops winning.
Yes.
If a coach wins, they support that coach against the player all the time.
Against.
You can get new players. Players are always there. A winning coach is hard to come by. You know,
so I think for Real Madrid, they actually need this. You need this disruption.
Yeah.
You need it because we always know Real Madrid always have players with egos. And Vini has been at it. They've been doing it for such a long time. Even they complain about the training that they used to have freestyle, Ancelotti. Now they are required to, those tricks, there's no time for it. Alonso doesn't have time for it. This is a new manager. You have to play this position, this position. This is how I want to play. But as you said, when I look at the situation, it reminds me of Ten Hag. When Ten Hag was fighting the players.
My goodness, we're talking about wait.
Wait. Just hear me out.
To give such an example, the best example to give is Mikel Arteta. You say,
I'm not Arteta did not know what he was doing. He didn't know what he was doing. He wasn't really winning.
So let us define winning, Jex, and his.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean winning what?
When you said and he's winning, what is he winning?
What is he winning?
So the question. This is the question.
We don't agree that the team has been better.
Exactly. He's winning.
But what is he winning? When you say and he's winning, we have to.
So success is only defined by trophy. You know, there are 500 teams.
No, it is. No, it is. No. You see the problem with Arsenal fans.
And that is the Arsenal problem.
That is the Arsenal problem. That is the Arsenal problem.
You will say you have this conversation at the end of the season. It's the Arsenal problem. 12 years now. It's not your own problem. Abi, the point is this. When a club is going in the wrong direction, winning can be in phases, right? When a club is going in the wrong direction, Arsenal was going in the wrong direction as soon as Arteta left. Wenger left. When Wenger left, Arsenal was headed in the wrong direction, in my opinion, right? When Arteta came in, he found a group of fantastic players. There's no one in the world that says Ozil was not a fantastic player. Nobody in the world is going to sit down and say Ozil was not one of the best creative midfielders in the world at the time, right? He was on top of his game. But there was ego problem. Even players around him would say, we don't know the Ozil that will turn up today, right? We all fought Arteta when he was getting rid of Ozil. Even I thought it was a bad decision. When he fought Aubameyang to a standstill, I thought it was a bad decision.
Now, Jakes, one question.
Yes.
One question for you.
Yes.
If Arteta does not win anything this season, would you say stay again next season?
Yes, because he's winning matches. He's winning. He's giving them what they want. He's winning matches.
That's why I keep addressing directly. And not this one who doesn't understand soccer. Let me ask you a question, Bayo. If I get rid of Arteta at the end of this season, point me in the direction of a coach that can take a risk on.
There are coaches.
Like who? Mention one. Don't say
it's not our job to tell you.
Don't say.
So do you want to be just be winning matches and nothing to show for it at the end of the season?
Hold on. This is
no. I'm asking you. Do you want to just win matches?
You ask the question. Are you going to allow me answer? You ask the question and relax. But we'll give you an answer. We can be objective if we want to. Okay, so listen. If depending on the context of not winning a trophy, so far so good. Last season, I caught him a lot of slacks because the team was in shambles, right? We played most of the season, Saka in, Saka out, Merino as our main striker. That's not a striker. Even if you win 55 matches, he's not a striker. If you watch our match over the weekend, you'll see that when Gyökeres left and Merino came in, there was a whole lot of difference, right? Now, if he's able to go through this season with this caliber of players and we have the large crop of the team playing week in, week out, and he doesn't win something, then there's a problem. I'm going to sit down and consider that. However, from where I am coming from as an Arsenal fan, with all the suffering that I suffered post Arsene Wenger, There's nothing anyone can tell me. I will take Arteta every day of the week because what is on the other side of the fence? And when you look at other clubs, right, in the recent years, where what looks like a shiny new toy, right, in terms of coach, has come in and has struggled badly. Do you understand the point I'm trying to make? It's not a risk you want to take. Look at Chelsea, for instance. How many coaches have they taken in the past few years? How many players have they bought in the last few years? And it's still a struggle. Maresca is still struggling to figure it out. If not for the sudden resurgence from Amorim.
But do they have a trophy to show for it? Do Chelsea have trophies to show for it?
It's okay. They do. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. They may have trophies to show for it. That's okay. We have different objectives. And I know that my team is also building towards something. You cannot tell me that you don't see the growth.
Did you hear what this last statement you made?
Yes.
Is it that building?
That building was a very tall.
It's a tall building. It
must be a very tall building.
Bayo. It's a tall building. If Kola was here, Kola would tell you how hard it is to climb over Manchester City.
So Kola will always be conservative. Trust
exactly.
Me.
So you know why Kola understands it. Let me tell you why Kola understands it. He has suffered. He has seen shaggy.
It is not about seeing shaggy.
Guys, we need to go back to reviewing the games. However, I'm going to end it this way. You guys will arrive in this position very soon. If you don't start winning, just remember, you've not won a major trophy. Forget all that EPL.
No, they are different. They are different scenarios.
You can make your comment after. Just relax. When Wenger left, we papered over it. We won like 3 FA Cups over a period of some years, right? And it was easy for us. When people say, Arsenal is not doing well, we say, we won trophy. It's okay. Just know that you've not won a proper trophy in 13 years. That's what United fans told me. Proper trophy is EPL and Champions League. When I won Carabao,
you didn't ask me. You did not ask me. You are creating your own narrative. You are creating your own. So we move. No.
Just relax. 13 years is going to turn to 20 very soon. We'll be here for it.
We move.
Let's go on. Let's move to. I think we just go to Premiership straight.
Let's just quickly touch on Italy, Syria. It was a very interesting weekend. Napoli drew today 0-0 with Como.
Como should have won that game. I watched it.
Yes,
Como played them to it. I'm telling you, this is the first time I really sat down to watch Como.
That's the team that
Fabregas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those guys they don't play like an Italian side.
Yeah.
That guy has got them playing soccer. They play soccer. They play the ball around. Tiki-taka Barcelona thing is trying to instill in that team is showing. They love to, and they have a group of young, very fast. They want to win the ball back quickly. When they lose it, they're all over you.
Yes, it's very, very interesting. And we had Juve winning Cremonese 2-1. Inter were very lucky today. I was watching that game. In 93rd minute, they had an own goal that gave them the win. That was very, very, very close. Milan won. They beat Roma today. And the table is shaping up as well. Napoli 22, Inter 21, Milan 21, Roma 21, Bologna 18, Juve 18.
Everyone is practically on top of the table. All of them are bunched up on top of the table.
Yeah, literally. So it's shaping up gradually. But yeah, let's jump to the Premier League. To the Premier League this weekend. And it was a good weekend, depending on who you're asking. It was a very good weekend. Very, very good weekend.
I'm not sure why Jax is.
I really don't know. I really don't know.
Can't a man just be happy? I'm just happy. It was a good weekend for everybody.
But yeah, let's start. Brighton dealt with Leeds 3-0. It's they really dealt with.
Remember what I told you on Friday?
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say your words something to pass. League mistaking their position. Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
unnecessary attacks. It is unnecessary. Get points where you can get it. When you are playing at home, you can take risks against clubs like Brighton at home, where you have your fans helping you. You can try your best to see if you can get
Yeah,
it.
it's
Away, go play for a draw and see if you can get a point. I'm telling you, whoever gets at least 35 points this season is going to survive. Right?
yeah, it's really going. And then Arsenal went to the sticky ground, Burnley, and
there was nothing sticky about that game. What was sticky about it?
well, you got the win. That's all that
It was
counts. You
sticky
got the
for
win.
you when you played them or Liverpool.
No,
or which
no,
of
we
you
beat
guys?
them. No, we beat them.
Yeah,
We
but
beat
it
them
was sticky.
3-2.
Yeah, it was. What do you mean you beat them 3-2? That's the meaning of sticky.
All-
They didn't
all-
get a shot on target against me. There's nothing sticky about that.
But yeah, up to you. What do you have to say about your win?
Yeah, it was. I mean, let's be honest. I was worried before the game because those are the kind of games you go and play. Those guys will come out and beat you 1-0, and you hit bar. The keeper will turn into the best thing the world has seen in a goalie, But I thought it was a good game. We tried our best to control it as much as possible, and once we took the 2-goal lead in the first half, second half, we just took our time to just control it. We're not going for anything. We had a few knocks as well. Gyökeres left after the halftime. Zubimendi also, but they are saying it was precautionary just to make sure that it doesn't get bad. Some good news. I hear some players injured might be back very soon as well. So we can't wait to welcome those ones back so that we can have some more bodies. At this stage of the season, where teams are just piling up quick points, I still think that it's better to pile as much as you can pile up.
Yeah.
Now, with the games coming thick and fast, quickly, get as many points as you can get so that, because there's going to come a time during the season, and this is natural, where you are going to struggle as a team and you don't know what the output will be like. You might get some draws, some quick draws, some losses here and there. So you want to be, at least give yourself some buffer. So it was a good win. It would have been perfect if City did not win today, but
Here we go again. Well, we move. Crystal
Speak for
Palace.
yourself now. Maybe I'm speaking for us now. What's the here we go again?
Crystal Palace to the you see, this is why I don't like the likes of Brentford. When they see the other teams, they start playing like
when they see small teams like United, they play well, they beat them. What is the other team? Which one is the other team? Say it with your foot.
They beat Liverpool.
Yeah, that's another sport.
Okay, that's another small team. But yeah, Crystal Palace are doing
their come back to bite me.
No. I like the way I like the confidence. I like the way you enjoy yourself. Crystal Palace, another solid win. It didn't seem like that game was out.
Well coached side. When you watch them play, I cannot say it enough. What's the name of that the coach again?
Oliver Glasner.
I think he's going to get. And the saddest part is with coaches like that, he won't get a proper big club. He might probably end up in Tottenham or Newcastle, one of these clubs, and he will now struggle.
I think he might be one of those managers that they are very good. They don't work with players with ego, big players.
Yeah.
They work with certain level. They get the best out of certain level.
Yeah, because those ones will listen.
They will listen.
Throw them in the big club and
throw them. Yes.
Problem.
And it becomes a problem because.
So, but he's a good coach. I think the side is well drilled.
He could do well at Arsenal since you were asking for.
And win them a trophy because he's won an European trophy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why we went to them to get European winning player to see if he can help us too. You know.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Fulham beating Wolves. I don't think that was ever in doubt. I mean, 3-0.
What do you mean? You called it for Wolves, so don't say it was ever in doubt. Don't do that. You were saying Tolu Arokodare and something. That's your guy.
Do you guys know that Wolves have just 2 points after 10 games?
They've sacked the manager. Victor Pereira has been sacked.
Yeah.
It's not only the manager they should have sacked. They should have sacked Tolu Arokodare with him. It's one of the reasons why they are in that position. You went and bought that kind of tall, big-bodied player. He can't be putting himself around in the box. He looks like Mateta. But
he's not the defender, neither is he the goalkeeper.
Nobody's talking about defender. If he was scoring, people would be afraid to attack them. But nobody cares about them because they know they won't score. So they are just attacking them.
Neither is he the midfielder, but I think I think
it's not looking good, man.
My only issue with Wolves is not now you can't face Man U. You say that's when you want to. It's just my issue. You're giving everybody bonanza. Let it go round. If you
they need to use a team to
let us be fair.
Look at their next 6 matches. They go to Chelsea.
Oh boy.
Crystal Palace come to them.
Oh boy.
They go to Aston Villa. Nottingham Forest come to them.
And
United go to them, and they go to Arsenal. I don't see them having 4 points in all those matches.
If I'm a manager, I'll say let me come in January.
Because in after 16 games, probably they will have like 6 points. That's their fate is already sealed.
I don't think you should have stopped at Arsenal. After Arsenal, Brentford,
Liverpool
again, Manchester United again, and then there's another 6-pointer with West Ham again.
No, West Ham seems to be.
No, that's what I'm saying. You know they are around the same area, but it's a 6-pointer.
Yeah,
because you need to take points off yourself quickly.
Exactly.
Give yourself space.
So it seems like their fate is already sealed.
So let me put the 2 of you on the hotspot. That now you are the CEO of Wolves. You look at you have 2 points. Who would you look outside? You look at your current crop of players, and you ask yourself, who can I go out to save my season?
There's nobody that can save that season. The only chance they have with saving such a season, and it will be a miracle, is you get a proper English coach. Forget tactics. There's no need for anything tactics. You go down, you don't go down. It's okay. But you get a proper English coach that can defend. I wish Sean Dyche was still available.
Yeah, Sean Dyche, Sam Allardyce.
They will defend. That's it. You need to now start defending. You put 5-6 defenders, 2 blocks, and launch the ball every game.
So there's a manager that is available.
Who?
And she just got sacked.
We are talking about defending and English coaches. They are talking and they will get relegated before December with Ant. That's the problem.
But I'm saying, look, the only available managers are the guys that do pundits, the young ones.
Maybe they should try Gary Neville since they know how to talk. Gary was.
I don't think he would ever try coaching again.
Let's do Gary combination of Gary and Carragher. Let's see what they can.
And Roy Keane as well.
Yes. 3 managers in one. Let's see if they can save this thing. They know how to analyze.
But I think that's a tough one because ever since Nuno left, I don't think Wolves has been that team that people are really bothered about like that. But anyway, I think the only team that drew on Saturday, Nottingham Forest 2, Man United 2. The way you have followed it, look, I'm happy. I'm happy.
I'm not happy now. Why are you telling me?
I'm very, very happy with the draw because if you look at the context of that game, this was Sean Dyche's. This was his third match, right? The first game, they beat Porto. Second game, he lost. Now, this was his first home match. There was no how. These players, they were up for it. They were pumped for it. So it wasn't going to be easy. So for United to first of all be ahead, go down as down to our players switching off, and hopefully in January maybe Arsenal and Man U can do a trade. We give you Diego Dallo, you give us Timber. I think that's a very fair deal. But yeah, but I'm proud of the team for coming back and almost getting the win. Almost getting the win. I mean, we are gradually turning. We are growing as a team, and that's what I like. We are growing as a team, and for me, it's an important, very very important 1 point.
I think it was a very, very, very solid performance because truth is, Jex, you don't need to make that face. Trust me. Winning 3 games on the bounce is one thing. Because expectations are now very high, right?
Very high, yes.
But we have to understand that it's the Premier League. And United last season, with a go ahead and losing, like conceding 2 goals in succession, would end up losing 4 or 5-1.
True.
That game looks like the Newcastle game with West Ham today. It would have ended like that. While Newcastle was trying to just equalize. Look at what happened. That would have been United. But for us to have scored an equalizer and even try to win the match, look at if Bruno's shot that hit the bar, if that entered, come on,
we would have at clearance. But that's clearance off the line.
Yeah, that's just on the side. But the real point is the fact that we could come back. That's the point for me, because United last season lost that game. In fact, now you're watching United and you have this feeling that I don't think we'll lose.
Yeah.
You have this feeling. We're not there.
No,
that's why I'm not hoping for anything, but we're gradually getting better. And those pundits are kind of funny. In the 3 wins that Amorim had, did you hear anything about his formation? Nothing.
Nope. But when there's a draw,
I still mention the formation though. So I'm one of the pundits. That's
you can say.
But if he had won the 4th game,
no mention.
0 talks about in those last 3 games. Like there was nothing.
Of course, Bayo, right? If you play 2 at the back, 2, 3, 5, and you play 5 attackers, and you are winning, nobody cares. That's the truth. If you play 4-4-2 and you are winning, nobody cares. And Slot was using Klopp's team to bulldoze the league last season, nobody was checking his tactics. Now that has lost how many on the bounce, everybody suddenly remembers that, guy, what's going on? Where's your own? Now, this is my take. Objectively, United are playing well. That's the truth. I watched the game. I was watching the Arsenal one and the United one side by side. United played well. However, I still have a reservation about maybe it's not as much as the tactics and formation as much as the personnel, right?
Yeah.
Maybe next season, maybe now get more players who are able to fit into that style, right?
Positions.
Some more.
Yeah.
I'll go back to it again. Mbeumo and Ahmad is a
waste of resource.
And you lose a lot on the defensive end. That goal was Ahmad. If let's say Diogo Dallo has sense and can play that position well, that Ahmad position well, and he was the one there, that guy does not chance him and nodding that ball like that. He has more defensive qualities than Ahmad, right? And not to blame Ahmad, right? He made up for it on the offensive side. In fact, more than enough. Say he could have won that game for United a few times over. But the point is, it feels like those two cancel themselves out on that side of the pitch. You know, that's what it feels for me. And also, Shesko is still struggling to fit into that thing properly. I think you are struggling with that a little bit. So you're having to depend so much on the other players. And it's not giving a lot in terms of not just scoring. I'm not talking scoring. You understand? It's not about just scoring alone. I'm saying
general contribution.
General contribution to the game. So it feels a little bit like
it's isolated in some ways.
It's isolated, it's missing in some ways. So that's what I thought yesterday.
I think as the team grows more in confidence, because for me, Sesko offers a lot to the team. And the team continues to grow.
Offer a lot. He should offer. He's not offering that lot at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment. But what I'm saying, as the team continues to grow in confidence, because you can see these guys are gradually growing. Because once you win first, second, and for them to go to Nottingham Forest, because ideally last season, after that second goal, their heads will drop. That is United.
Yeah.
So gradually they are trying to overcome a whole lot.
That's why I'm happy that Nottingham didn't let you win. Because 4 wins now would have put you guys into a monster. Secondly, I'm just sad for that guy that say he will not cut his hair until
he's going to cut his hair very soon. The fact is, any United
fan, are going to win 5 games on the bounce.
We are going to even do more than that. Any United fan that is upset about the draw, I think you have to look back at where we are coming from. Look, the beauty I tell someone is you have to look at
this
the table.
This sounds hypocritical to me. You will not give Arsenal when I say look at where I'm coming from and the progress I can never give Arsenal that grace. This team that you have, you should be fighting for this.
I can never give Arsenal that.
So that's why you are in it. You are fighting for the EPL with us.
But for me,
nobody cares about where you are coming from.
United are won around the top 4, inches within everyone. Literally inches within everyone. And I know with time everything will fall. I mean, look at
who is the everyone that are inches within.
Look at Man City on 19th, Liverpool on 18, Bournemouth 18, Spurs, Chelsea, Sunderland, United all on 17.
Okay, I'm glad.
It just tells you that
you didn't mention
as we know whatever the law of gravity, whatever goes up must come down. As Kola will always say, it's a marathon, and we know who will fall.
The league is still very long, so
the league is still very long. So it's
whether it is long or it is not long, I'm enjoying this moment. I will enjoy it. You guys cannot kill my joy.
But yeah, let's move to Spurs Chelsea. I think
those ones.
I think
that even if they like, they should get Guardiola and combine him with Mourinho Valley. Spurs will always be Spurs. There's just something fundamentally wrong with that club.
I mean, it's disappointing for them not to have a shot on target.
They were horrible in that game. I was watching them. I'm wondering, this is a Chelsea team without its full complement of players. You know, a Chelsea team that had emergency Fofana in the center of the defense, playing James in midfield. You know, playing James in midfield to complement Caicedo. You know, and you could not even try to even go at them. When a club, any serious club will not take money and go and buy Kolo Muani. Kolo Muani that should have won World Cup for his country with one shot and turned into a folk hero, smashed the ball and made that goalie look like the best goalkeeper in the world.
So the same Spurs now, right? Watch them against United next week. You're going to see a difference. And that's my anger with all those stupid clubs.
With all this,
you know, this same Spurs that we're talking about now. Just wait. It's just a week away. Watch them now against United.
I think they are. First of all, you've seen. I was surprised to see Muani start, Kolo Muani. So I think their players are, aside from Kudus, because now everything good comes through Kudus. Yeah. And everybody has noticed that. Just double up on Kudus because one,
they miss Kulusevski.
I think more than Kulusevski, I think they miss more of Madison more. Madison gives them
No,
that creativity.
Madison, I think injuries has is lost a step. They will need to replace that position, in my opinion.
No, but that's why they bought Xavi Simons to to come in but so far he hasn't hit the ground running. I mean, he hasn't hit the ground.
English Premiership will teach you a lesson. It's easy to watch it on TV and think, oh, when I get there, I'll do leg over. Oh yeah.
I think sometimes now most of those clubs are learning something about buying from outside of the league, because coming from it's always a 50-50 chance. If you're
It is.
coming from, it's easier and more comfortable to even buy within the league now. At least those ones would have been tested. I was looking at some funny highlights. Sorry, I have to digress into
Yeah,
Florian
sure.
Wirtz. And they showed a few clips of him in the last match throwing some funny passes. They were like, is this what 150 million got you?
So this is the thing. Just not to take off the reverse, right? But the Premier League does not give you. It's like they don't give you time to even settle on the ball.
Yeah.
A lot of these players, if you look at even Kai Havertz, when he was in Leverkusen, he was amazing. Go check his highlights. You read, man, this guy is fantastic. But when he got to Chelsea, even though I don't know how he ended up being their top scorer with 7 goals in one of those seasons, but you could see that. He did not. I think this is he bulked up. This is he has gone to the gym because everybody that just push him off. It's very light. No one's going to give you that space to twist and turn. Is such a very physical. Even I don't know if you saw today. Well, we'll get to it. Donnarumma was looking for a foul today.
I saw that. I was like, oh God, play ball.
I said, and we've seen a couple of them struggle. Tijani Reinders now is warming the bench. It's just not the same.
You remember when I told you that those guys can't. But I think Guardiola is finding that. Anyway, we'll get
to them. But anyway, that's it for. I mean, Chelsea got the win 1-0. I don't think they can complain about it. Just get the points and move.
How do you play at home and you get 3 shots on target? 3 shots on target. Not on target, too. They just got total shots. 3.
And but then they got a conservative manager. I don't think they I don't know what they were expecting.
Remember I told you about that whenever I play, even when they are winning, once they score 1 or 2 goals, they just sort of
they just kind of sit back. But yeah, let's look at the Liverpool Aston Villa. I mean, Liverpool bounced back. They bounced back.
So the day is the question. This is not because they are rivals or anything, right? I was watching the game, and what struck me was Emery was naive, in my opinion. The Aston Villa coach. And Slot himself came out a few weeks ago and said, the way to beat my team is long balls. We struggle against the long balls. And you then decided, no. I'm going to beat them another way. Let me pass the ball from the back. It's tactical craziness, in my opinion. You have players who are very fast, who can get behind. Why not try the long route? You were trying to pass. The first goal they considered was trying to pass out.
Yeah. I think the problem is they don't have those physical players.
No, it doesn't have to be physical. It doesn't have to be
physical. That can battle.
No, they don't need to battle. Get the ball behind them. Drag them out. They are already coming towards you. Instead of trying to pass them out, throw the ball into space and let Watkins and a few other guys, let them run. Let them run and see what happens. Give them a chance. Why are you battling? How many players in the world, by the way, can battle Van Dijk physically and Konate? How many players? It's not a lot. So it's a waste of time trying to battle them. But play behind. I thought it was a wrong tactical move on the part of Villa. And that's why I asked the question, are they really back? Because some other coach is going to try that long ball thing very soon.
I mean, their next two matches is Real Madrid and Man City.
And Man City, we will see.
We'll
see how
see,
much
we'll
back
see.
they are when they go to see where you see Alan replicated that goal against Arsenal. Replicated it today again. Push up against them. Let's see whether they won't go behind it with a long pass.
But I think one honorable mention is Mohamed Salah. He scored his 250th goal for Liverpool.
Absolutely. Man, that guy.
He has matched Rooney's record for a single club. I mean, if you look at the people, if you look at in all competitions, 250 goals.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he has the highest goals scored by an African in the Premier League. He has, I mean, kudos to him.
Probably in the history of Europe. We need
the
to
most
check out that data.
the most goals scored by an African
I don't know. If you look at all the African strikers and all that, maybe closest to him will probably be Samuel Eto'o.
Or maybe Drogba might be next. Yeah, you might be right.
Eto'o, I think don't be which Drogba. Drogba doesn't score a lot of goals. No. We are talking of players who scored. We talk Eto'o, maybe George Weah in Europe. I don't know. I'm going to check out that data.
For the record, if you look at the people ahead of him in Liverpool, he has Ian Rush 340 something goals, Roger Hunt 285, and Salah with 250. I mean, that's fantastic. That is very, very fantastic. So, but as you said, we'll see what happens in the Champions League against Real Madrid. I think Xabi Alonso playing against his old team, so that'll be interesting to see. I know, Bayo, do you have anything regarding the Liverpool win?
Just wish Kola was here. Maybe he would have said something. But I think it's time for Salah to just go. That's what I think. Maybe for January, he should just leave because I think he's currently underappreciated. Even the fans are not really into him. In the last, if you see what happened to him, he had to delete all his, all the things related to Liverpool on his social media pages. So, and he, when what's this guy's name? The guy in Madrid, this Trent guy.
Yeah, Trent left.
People don't understand the fact that his struggles are more related to Trent. Because when Trent was there, you can see the company between him and Trent. Now, he always come back and fought back, and it's really, really hard. So, I just think it's time for him to go if he wants to keep his legacy otherwise. And that's one of the reasons I think Arsenal might win this league. Because don't be fooled by that victory, by that 2-0 victory. They're still going to
They're still going to struggle.
Well, we'll see over the next few weeks. But like you said, I don't know. What I saw Villa play against, it's like even what I saw when we talk about City today, what I saw Bournemouth play was weird to me as well. I wish they would play that against Arsenal every week. These guys. When they are playing Arsenal, you see 10 players in the box defending.
We'll get there. Let's jump into today's games. West Ham, Nuno had his first win at home against Newcastle.
I called it for my guy. Yes.
He's my guy. We always say this thing. You see Newcastle, when you go to their home ground, when they play you, they start elbowing, kicking. They show you the real aggression on the team. Today, honestly, this is what Nuno is. When he wants to be defensive, he'll be defensively solid. And to be fair to Newcastle, Pope had a fantastic game. Apart from those goals, but he made saves after saves. I mean,
they could have won that game with like 4-5. They had more shots on target.
They were good. Gerard Bowen, at first, I thought the game was going to go against them because in the first 10-15 minutes, decisions were going against them. Yeah. They first hit the bar. Penalty was cancelled. I thought, this could be that kind of day when everything goes against you. But honestly, I know I like this player. A lot of people don't talk about him too much. Lucas Paqueta. He's a
I thought he was going to leave West Ham at the past transfer window. I thought someone was going to be. He's a fantastic player.
I think he was meant to go to Man City until the betting scandal came
Yeah.
up, which affected his move. I think he's a very fantastic footballer, very good one. But my only issue is West Ham. They need to go and find a goalkeeper. There were times today. I think Ariola was playing against them. They need a goalkeeper real quick. But honestly, good win for Nuno. Very good win for him.
Can I say that that's the kind of coach Wolves need to have a chance? You remember, I told you, I said, listen, Nuno understands how the Premier League works.
Yeah.
When his Forest team came into their own fully was when they started to attack teams all over the place. When he first joined Forest, they were very defensive. They figured out their defense first and then hit teams on the counter. That's what you saw today. If you look at the statistics, Newcastle had all the ball, but West Ham had more shots at goal, more shots on target, more big chances created.
Yeah.
For a team that had less than maybe 40% or something of the ball, right?
Yeah, 37%.
Yeah, they hit them on the counter. They hit them on the counter, and they were very effective with it.
Very, very, very effective.
They kept the defense very solid and hit them on the counter.
I mean, look at it. By halftime, they removed Wotemade. I was like, oh wow, I didn't see that coming. They removed him. They brought in Osula to try to see how they can hit them. Hit them.
Another one that worries me is the old United player. What's his name again? The one Newcastle just got.
Oh, that guy that runs.
Oh, Elanga.
What is going on with him? For some reason, he can't seem to play a few games in a row.
So at the start of the season, he was starting.
Yeah.
But Eddie Howe went back to Jacob Murphy and said, look, and this guy knows how to. I thought Elanga his level is Nottingham Forest. I'm not trying to put him down. He's a good footballer, but that's just his level. In fact, the commentator said it today that what's happening, they passed the ball to Elanga. It just came on that. Why is he not taking on the defender? Instead, he was passing the ball back. He said, maybe it's the pressure, I don't know, but hopefully, because I thought going to Newcastle, he fits into their model, strong, aggressive.
Yeah.
But I hope he's not going to be among the flops of the season.
He's looking like it at this point.
Hopefully. However, I just want to make one special note. There was a player that played for West Ham today, Freddie Potts. I think people should look out for that guy. He might be the next Declan Rice.
Yeah,
he plays like Declan Rice. He plays like Declan Rice. He made his debut. I think people should look out for him.
Yeah, he was one of the best players today. Covered a lot of ground. Was all over the place.
Was all over the place. He did. I think we can jump to the last game of not of the weekend. There's still one more game to go, but the last game that was played today, Man City Bournemouth. I was disappointed with ball.
I am. Yes, I was really, really mad. Like, is this the same Bournemouth?
I stopped after halftime watching the game.
You know that thing Bayo said that when it's next week now, they are not playing Arsenal. They are playing Man U. They won't open up like that.
They won't.
They won't. They will sit deep, and you see 10 of them in the box defending.
If we were to be factual, first half it should have been Haaland hat-trick and O'Reilly with a goal.
Yeah.
I said, what happened?
Easy.
I said the first goal, Czechie just nodded the ball. Just a header, and Haaland was struggle.
That central defender, that their number 5, kept running into empty space.
Senesi.
Not marking anybody. Just somebody was saying they should check his pocket. Maybe he took a bet because he was bad. He was just, if he was even running to mark somebody, I would say I understand. He would just run like that, and Haaland would just run the other way.
I was like, Haaland was getting all through. In fact, I was even laughing at the end of halftime. I said, what is happening? I said, because in my mind, I was like, okay, Bournemouth know how to attack. This City defense is not the best. go at them. Semenyo was missing today. In fact, all their players were missing today. All of them. Even the goal they scored, apart from, honestly, I didn't believe whoever scored Donnarumma from a corner. I said,
he was looking for foul. He was
and then when he punched the ball, I said, I think I've seen this before. This looks like Bahinde. This looks like Bahinde. I said it looks like Bahinde.
That was so weak. I was like, no. This is not what Donnarumma would ordinarily do, but it happened.
It's okay. It catches up with everyone.
I just told Donnarumma, I welcome to Premier League. If you think they just held you small, I think you should
have not seen anything.
You've not seen anything. But honestly, City are doing that thing that City do, where they start gathering points. I know,
and they start getting confident. That's the most annoying part. They will now becoming very confident, and teams will now be more scared to go at them. That's the problem. How do you go at City? And the way I thought they should have played City was to have followed the Villa model, the Aston Villa model.
Yes.
You know, stay deep. You have players who are very transitional, right?
Very.
Semenyo, Clivert, and a few other guys. They can go get behind, draw City out to you, and then try and get behind them. That's what I thought they would play. But they were playing like they were City, and City was they were passing, going out, they pushed high line. I'm like, at some point during the game, I was looking at their central defense. They were over the midpoint. I'm like,
I was wondering, what were you doing?
What are people doing? One through pass. That guy just nodded the ball.
Literally. Even the second goal, same thing. I said, what is going on? And
even the one O'Reilly scored.
O'Reilly, he missed.
Too much
space. I was surprised. I was really, really disappointed with Bournemouth today. I'm sure when they look at it, they'll realize that they messed up today.
That's the annoying part. They will now look at it when they're now playing Arsenal, Man U now, or Chelsea. They will now not do that against any of us. They should do it round. Let's see if it works.
Let it be fair. If you are giving everybody, make sure it goes round.
Make sure it goes round so that everybody will, at the end of the season, if we are sending our thank yous, we will know the places to send our thank yous to.
But yeah, Bayo, do you have anything for the Man City game?
Guys, sorry. I think as much out now. Sorry.
No, not a problem.
Yeah, sorry. Thanks.
I think his network is acting up a little bit.
Yeah, I think the network, yes.
Hello, Bayo, can you? Yeah, I think.
I think the network.
All right. Okay.
But yeah, guys, that's it. That's the weekend. What do you have any prediction for the Monday game, Sunderland versus Everton?
Well, that looks like a close game. Everton are masters at taking points away. The Leeds should study them. That's why they've not got relegated in many years. They've learned to know when to take 1 point and just relax.
I mean, you know, they have the record of not being the only team not to get relegated.
Yes, so they know how to do it, and they were almost relegated a few times over the last few seasons.
I mean, there were times you will be sure. You just they don't be one.
You just squeeze through.
They just squeeze through. Even if it's 2 points over the line, they just get. And
they are a quarter of the way there, in my opinion. They already have 11 points.
Yes, so
over the next 20-point games now, if they are managed to get another maybe 10 to 15 points, they are almost done. So I would say
it's funny, but I don't think that's going to be an easy game for.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I'm not saying they will win. I'm just saying if I'm looking at a draw, that's what I'm looking at. I'm thinking this might be a draw because Sunderland does not score a lot either.
So the problem with the two teams is their strikers don't score.
Yeah, and Everton is not in a good run at the moment. But
Yes,
they played some big
Everton's.
teams. They've lost to Tottenham. They've lost to City
Yeah,
over the last 5 games.
which can be fair, which can be fair. But
Yeah.
I mean, I think Sunderland might edge it. They are playing at home. They'll be up for it. They'll be up for it because I mean, if Sunderland wins, they go second. That is the
Yeah.
funny part. If they win, they
They
go
go second.
second. I mean, if I'm Sunderland, I mean, for my fans, I mean, I might as well just give them the euphoria and just do it.
Yeah, plus it's not just for to do it. If they win this game, these are the kind of games that they should win if they want to get into Europe.
I'm telling you, and by the second half of the season, there's less pressure on the manager, less pressure on the players. They just be like, guys, let's just go there, have fun, enjoy ourselves. I think they might edge this one, probably like a 2-1 or 2-0.
For Shaka's sake, yes, I'll go with the 2-1 for my
There's
guys.
always an agenda.
Yes, because that next week is going to give me a win, just to
you see, agenda will always be an agenda. And you people talk, and you say you're not biased, but it's all
I'm
good.
not biased.
But it's all good. It's all good.
My analysis of the United game today would show you that I'm not biased. It was proper analysis.
Well, it depends. It depends on who's giving the unbiasedness. But anyway,
Okay.
guys, it's been fantastic. Please do all the good stuff, like, subscribe, share, comment, and please, we appreciate all your feedbacks. And as you can see, we're always looking to improve every now and then. And look forward to our Champions League preview. It's going to come out real soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the red side of us, of London, would get some. But just look forward to it. We know where the red side they are losing points this midweek. Anyway, guys, have a good week and see you guys on the next one.
Yeah, bye guys, and have a fantastic week ahead.
All right.
Cheers.